Okay, here we are. We're interviewing 47th and Lex, Roger Smith for Roger Smith News. And I think I'm with, you say your name.
This is my colleague Max Snyder.
Max Snyder, pleasure to be here.
And I am Peter Pop.
Peter Pop.
Okay, Peter Pop, let's hear it. Tell me your origin story. Or an origin story.
Well,
Tease the audience.
I was raised in Long Island, moved to Brooklyn when I was in 1982, and have been an artist ever since, working as a recruiter. I find my life very fascinating in the fact that I live each day waking up to a new designer, art director, and hope to have many more years of doing just that.
No, come on, tell us a story. That's no story.
What?
That's really no story. That's you've just
Tell you a backstory about my life.
Tell me a story.
Come on, Peter, you got plenty of stories.
Let me tell you a story.
Tell me something that will surprise us. Maybe something that happened to you, or something that didn't happen to you, or some pain that you carry around with you, or some celebration that you carry around with you.
Oh, that's a very interesting question. Okay, I will. It sort of still relates to what I was just mentioning. I was a native New Yorker.
Why'd you go to
And-
visual arts?
Why did I go to visual arts?
Yeah.
For this reason, when I was in elementary school, I was drawing a picture. I was asked to draw a picture of my father and family, and I drew it. And my kindergarten teacher took my drawing to the first grade teacher named Susan Stryker. Susan looked at the drawing and said, "Who on earth drew this?" And I was just about this high, and she said, "This little kid, Peter Popolarski, drew this drawing." I was with the ears and the hair out of my father's, and the beard. She goes, "This is too advanced for something that I couldn't even pass the table." She goes to Mrs. Costa, "Who drew that picture?" And I go, "I did." And she goes, "What's your name?" I said, "Peter Popolarski." She goes, "You're Peter Pops from now on." And I said, she gave me a piece of paper, goes, "Draw something else, draw a duck, draw anything." And I drew something else. She goes, "I can't believe you know how to draw so well." And she knew that I had talent from when I was a kid. She thought I was going to be the next Charles Schultz. And ever since then, I could call her right now and say, "Susan, I need $100 to go get art supplies." And she'd say, "The check is in the mail." She's been my mentor forever. And
That's a wonderful story.
she's been one of my favorite people in the world. Everyone
Very
needs a
good.
great teacher, and she is one of the best, Susan Stryker.
There you
She
go.
wrote children's books in the 1980s called the Anti-Coloring Book. Because when she was at Hofstra University studying with, ready? You want a story? David Smith.
Oh, really?
She studied with David Smith. David Smith
right.
would sit in the sink and rock back and forth and say, "Don't have much to talk about today, but let's try to make some sculptures." And she was in Hofstra and was
good.
talking about the teacher was talking about how coloring books are not good. And she says, "Why are they not good?" She started to be argumentative, and she just flipped on him and said, "You know what? You're right. Coloring books should be outlawed." And then she said, "The anti-coloring book." And she came up with this concept that she just gave the person the idea, and the idea was, what is your best dream? What is your worst nightmare? And then you would have to draw in the rest of it, not color in the lines, but come up with ideas. So that's
Good path, my friend.
That's a
Thank you
story.
very much.
You're welcome.
And
Thank
that's
you very
for
much.
Roger Smith News here, James Knowles interview.
Signing off, Peter
And-
Pop.